Salutations, dear youngsters. Welcome you for one more session, and it's a delight every day to be with you, sitting and trying to discuss on this most profound, sublime, beautiful text of so many guidances for success, inner and outer, for the personal worldly achievements as well as for the personal spiritual. And the text is Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So I've almost come up to the 56 days, 58 days today. 58, 57 topics we have discussed. So we are into this third chapter. And I wish definitely it should help you, if not at least few topics. And I also wish and request that you go through all of them once at least, hardly one hour. As youngsters, you can find time, manage time. And in whatever the talks among them, whichever appears to be more appealing or important to you, note down or download that particular thing or make a notes or points of yourself. All said and done, neither my effort should be waste of doing this, nor your effort and your opportunity of life. So listen, learn, and try to implement. And it's an endless saga. Please remember, though we are addressing you as youngsters, you are now, but you will grow in your age, but still the study and learning cannot stop. Our working hard can never end. Our wanting to and putting efforts to achieve the goals also never end. All efforts will end only when we reach to the ultimate spiritual goal. When do we get that vision? When we get that inclination? How many lives it takes? We don't know. But till that time, we have to go on learning, we have to go on implementing, we have to go on succeeding in our lives. Because we can't afford to be failures, we cannot for a long time can depend on others also. We have to be independent on ourselves, depend on ourselves. Same time we have to succeed. Success never comes without action. Successful action cannot be without the knowledge. And the knowledge is the one the Gita tells us, the Gurus tell us, the Shastras tell us. Every of our Shastras are only to give us knowledge to perform in such a way that the success is guaranteed to us in whatever the goals we choose. There is no ambiguity at all in this regard. Having given these 2 minutes of instruction in our today's two sessions, the first session is we will chant the mantras. The new mantras we will learn from 2 days after, maybe on 18 or 19. After chanting mantra for 2-3 minutes, we will now shift to our Gita ji. Today's shlokas are not one or two, three shlokas because the one thought of chain of thought continues in them. Shloka number 14, 15, 16. Bhagavan there beautifully tells us how he is operating this world. And he explains it as a karma chakra, the wheel of action. How he is managing the entire show of the creation maintenance is depicting to us through the wheel. That in that wheel of action it is called. Karma chakra kehte hain usko. Chakkar nahi, chakra. Then from the same thing given by the Lord, how he is managing the show of world, we also learn how we have to manage the show of our own success of our own life. 3 shlokas talk. It is a little more spiritual, yet we try our best to bring from it that beautiful meaning which helps us for our own learning. Puja Gurudev Swami Chinmayanji on this topic, the way he explains it, it's the best one. If you can again log on in the same YouTube, Swami Chinmayanji lecture Gita chapter 3, wheel of action you ask, it will come, you listen, it is so profound, beautiful, complete. And whatever we say will be the help of that and our Gita ji Padkar we are discussing. So we'll start with Omkara, Sahanavavatu, and we'll chant Guru Brahma. And today being which day? Wednesday, we will chant the Ganapati Gayatri for 6 times. That will be our prayers. The common sense thought also, I'll just postpone for some time. We will do Gita minimum every day. So 3 times Om Sahanavavatu. Thereafter the Ganapati Gayatri for 6 times, and our Gita, third chapter, shloka number 14, 15, 16. Let's do Om. 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 Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanao Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Ganapati Gayatri. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe Vakratundaya Dhimahi Tanno Dantihi Prachodayat. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe Vakratundaya Dhimahi Tanno Dantihi Prachodayat. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe Vakratundaya Dhimahi Tanno Dantihi Prachodayat. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe Vakratundaya Dhimahi Tanno Danti Prachodayat. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe Vakratundaya Dhimahi Tanno Danti Prachodayat. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe Vakratundaya Dhimahi Tanno Danti Prachodayat. Let the Lord in all forms, the Guru Tattva in the form of all the Gurus, bless each and every one of us in our attempts of evolution in our life by providing us with the best of wisdoms, the best of talents, abilities, the best of conveniences and opportunities. O Lord, one assurance we give to ourselves and to you, whenever you are making us qualified by providing us this or that, we'll assure you that all those things we'll use again only to serve you. Again only to serve you who is in the form of this world. So in this way, when we are becoming genuine, honest and matured in our prayers, His grace will equip us with all great things. Then the life is what? Enjoy. How? Just serving others. That's it. Yeah. Now the Karma Yoga, the third chapter of Gita, Shlokas 3, 14, 15, 16. So I will chant it word by word, explanation I do of every shloka. What is the total meaning we will explain. Then we will see what we can learn from it. This is our effort today for next 10, 12 minutes. Okay. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Geeta Sharanam Mama Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Sharanam Mama Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavad Gita Atha Tritiyodyayah Karma Yogaha. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Chaturdasha Panchadasha Shodashaha Shlokaha Shodasha Shlokaha 14, 15, 16. Just have patience with Shraddha. Keep the book in front. Then listen when we are chanting. You also can join. So the words first we tell as we are saying every day. 14th shloka is like this. Annat bhavanti bhutani. Parjanyat anna sambhavaha. Yagnyat bhavati parjanyaha. Yagnaha karma samudbhavaha. Karma brahma udbhavam vidhi. Brahma akshara samudbhavam. Tasmat sarvagatam brahma nityam yagne pratishthitam. Evam pravartitam chakram. Na anuvartayati iha yaha. Agayuho indriyanamaha mogam partha sa jivati. It's a big shlokas. I need to spend some hours for explaining it. But you being youngsters, busy with your schedule. So in some time of 10-15 minutes, whatever the summary can be conveyed, that we try. And when you find your own time, you find your own guru or master of Bhagavad Gita, and from them you can thoroughly study everything. Even take the help of Adi Shankara Bhashyam, Godhartha Deepika. So many Mahatmas have written glorious bhashyams. Meaning. So we have chanted it. Now we'll chant each of three shlokas together 3 times. We have to do every day 3 times, na? So 3 9 हो जाएगा, होने दो. We become familiar with them. Nothing wrong. Start. Om Annad Bhavanti Bhutani Parjanyadanna Sambhavah Yajnat Bhavati Parjanyaha Yajnaha Karma Samudbhavah Karma Brahmodbhavam Vidhi Brahmakshara Samudbhavam Tasmat Sarvagatam Brahma Nityam Yagne Pratishtitam Evam Pravartitam Chakram नानुवर्तयति हयः अघायुरिन्द्रियारामः मोघं पार्थ स जीवति. One round again. अन्नाद् भवन्ति भूतानि पर्जन्यादन्न सम्भवः यज्ञाद् भवति पर्जन्यः यज्ञः कर्म समुद्भवः कर्म ब्रह्मोद्भवं विद्धि ब्रह्माक्षर समुद्भवम् तस्मात् सर्वगतं ब्रह्म नित्यं यज्ञे प्रतिष्ठितम् एवं प्रवर्तितं चक्रं नानुवर्तयति हयः अघायुरिन्द्रियारामः मोघं पार्थ स जीवति. हो गया 2 बार. One more. अन्नाद् भवन्ति भूतानि पर्जन्यादन्न सम्भवः यज्ञाद् भवति पर्जन्यः यज्ञः कर्म समुद्भवः कर्म ब्रह्मोद्भवं विद्धि ब्रह्माक्षर समुद्भवं तस्मात् सर्वगतं ब्रह्म नित्यं यज्ञे प्रतिष्ठितम् एवं प्रवर्तितं चक्रं नानुवर्तयति हयः अघायुरिन्द्रियारामः मोघं पार्थ स जीवति. Very good. 3 shlokas. Now first, the karma chakram, how Bhagavan is running, with which the show of the world he is running. Let us learn that literally. In that, 6 or 7 steps or ideas are there. Very, 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 very easy it is. Not at all difficult to understand or digest. Point 1. We'll count the points also. First is Annat Bhavanti Bhutani. Bhutani means beings. They are born and alive and growing and working. Is it not because of the annam which they consume? Annat Bhutani Bhavanti. भोजन से ही जीवों का उत्पत्ति भी है, जीवन भी है. Bhutani Annat Bhavanti. They are born, they are maintained, they are doing whatever they are doing only because of Anna. First line, itna hi. Where from the Anna is coming? With which they are alive. Alive means they are enjoying. Here Anna means not only the food taken through the mouth, all through the senses and mind. Whatever we consume for our happiness or for the life, all put together is called Anna. Adyate Atisa Bhutani Tasmad Annam Taduchyate iti. Anyway, that's a different explanation. So everything we consume is called Anna. So for the ears, the Anna is sounds. For the eyes, the Anna is the forms, colors, shapes. For the mouth, the Anna is taste, food, as well as speech. For the skin, it is a touch. For the nose, it is the smells. For the mind, it is the emotions. For the intellect, the knowledge and ideas with which they survive. That is called their Anna. So anyway, वहाँ तक नहीं जाना. Straight away start with this Anna. Other things you apply later on. So beings are alive because of Annam. Straight away. अगर 10 दिन नहीं खाया तो पता है क्या होगा. So भूतानि कथं भवन्ति? अन्नात् भवन्ति. कुतः भवन्ति? अन्नात् भवन्ति. Their birth also, because parents eat the food and that's how through them the bodies or children are born. And they give food to children, they eat and become fellow first, then the buffalo slowly. So Annat Bhavanti Bhutani. Where from the food is coming? Second one. Parjanyat Anna Sambhavaha. So simple, direct, straight. It is a rains. From that only the food is being created. Every type of fruit. सब्जियां खाओ या चावल वगैरह गेहूं कहो फल कहो जो भी कुछ है वहीं से हो रहा है. Without the rain there cannot be food that is produced. So sometimes rain may be not the direct cause, but through the rivers or all the canals. But the water to the rivers has come from the rain only, is it not? Therefore, Parjanya, because of the rain, the food is coming, and because of the food consumption, the human beings are alive. First one is Annat Bhavanti Bhutani. Second is Parjanya Anna Sambhava. Now, what is that which is bringing the Parjanya? It is Varuna Deva is giving his Parjanya. And why will he give the Parjanya? How will he give? Because the people on the earth are doing the Varuna Yagnas. Therefore, where from the rains come, Yagna Bhavati Parjanya. And that's how we in our tradition of Hinduism, every year before the rain season, we do such a yajnas by which correct quantity of the rains are given in and through every part of the nation. There should be not the less water that in the next summer season we suffer, and nor more water that it is flooding away everything. So, Parjanyadana Sambhava Yajnat Bhavati Parjanya. Because the yajna is done, the rain is coming. Third point. Anna Bhavanti Bhutani. From the food, the beings are born alive. And Parjanyat Anna Sambhavaha. The food is created because of the rain. So, and the rains are Yajna Bhavati Parjanyaha. Because of the Yajna, the rains. Where from the Yajnas are happening? Yajna Karma Samudbhavaha. Is it not? So, Yajna Karma Samudbhavaha. From the doing of the karma, the yajna is expressed or yajna is done. So कर्म के कारण यज्ञ हो रहा है, यज्ञ के कारण रेन हो रहा है, रेन के कारण खाना हो रहा है, खाना के कारण जीव लोग जीवित है. हो गया. So where from this karma is coming? Next shloka says karma brahmodbhavam. Here Brahma means Vedas. Karma brahmodbhavam. See which karma or the rain invoke करने के लिए कौन सा वरुण यज्ञ करना है? Who gives us? Where is it written? Is it not in the Brahma? Brahma means Vedas here. So Vedas only have given us which yajna to be performed for what results. So either main result here is the human beings or other jivas should be alive. For them to be alive, they have to have the food, and the food comes from the rain. Rain comes from the yajnas. Yajnas are done by karma, and karma ki ye karo to ye hoga. Who told us ki karma brahmodbhavam? It is Veda Shastra which have indicated which karma to be done for what phala. Where from these Brahma the Vedas have come? Brahma Akshara Samudbhavam. That Brahma, the Vedas have come from Paramatma, Narayana Ishvara. Now here in the next line may that Brahma is not the Vedas here, it is Paramatma. Brahma Akshara Samudbhavam. Then Tasmat, therefore, Sarvagatam Brahma, here Brahma is Paramatma, Nityam always Yagne Pratishtitam. He is very much established in Yagna. Means what? For you to understand lovingly, the Lord who is always pervading everywhere, He is coming for our own help by His own manifestation, wherever, whenever the Yagna is performed. So, Sarvagatam Brahma Yagne Pratishtitam. सब जगह रहने वाले भगवान यज्ञ के द्वारा प्रकट होकर हमको ब्लेस करते हैं. Now in these 7 things, you see, this side are 3, this side are 3. In the center is yajna. Bhutani, Anna, Parjanya, Aina. Bhutani are live. Because the Anna. Anna is coming from Parjanya. Okay? Where from the Parjanya is coming? Because of yajna. Okay? This side, yajna is done by the karma. Karma is given by the Veda. Veda is given by Paramatma. Okay? So Paramatma gave the Vedas. Vedas told the karma. Karma is performed by the yajna. Yajna made Varuna Deva happy and he gave the Varsha. Varsha's rain gave the food. Food made the man or human being or living beings. Therefore, you can see among these 7, central point may hai yajna. If the yajna is not there, this side of the 3 things, Parjanya and Anna and beings are not there. And this side, the, what do you call, the karma, Brahma, the Paramatma and is giving out the Vedas, all and the karma indicated, all of them again become meaningless there. So in this way, in this world continuously, the yajna is being done grossly, subtly. Now all the very deep topics you need not know. But इतना समझो कि in the कर्म चक्र में क्या होता है? Bhagavan is the one who gave the Vedas. Vedas have told which karma to done. When the karma is done in yajna spirit, then the devatas are pleased. Example, Varuna here. When he gives the Parjanya or the rain, then the food comes. The food eaten, the human beings are alive. So this side 3 and this side 3, centrally supported by the Yagna. That is why Tasmat Sarvagatam Brahma Nityam Yagne Pratishtha. It's an independent sentence. Lord, who is all pervading, how to invoke him, where will he come to help us, bless us? Sir, whenever you have the Yagna performed outside, he will come even from Vaikuntha. Same when you understand for our own self, whichever the place where the Yagna Bhavana is there, Bhagavan is very willing to come and express and bless us. So this is the karma chakra which is happening in the world continuously. Now what we have to learn from it as a youth, one by one. First thing is Anna. What is Anna? Anna means all consumable goods. All consumable goods with which we enjoy also, we survive also. That is all Anna. Without that, we as a human beings cannot fulfill our life. So you and I as beings are happy or alive or surviving. Is it not because of the variety of the consumable things? वो नहीं है तो जिंदगी होता ही नहीं हमको. In the consumable things, everything, the eatables are there, the wearables are there, the places to stay are there. Whenever we are diseased, the medicines are there. All that is called annam. So a patient want to be healthy, he needs medicine. It's called annam. A person on the rain suffering, he needs a shelter to stay. That is an annam. Person is very hungry, that annam is annam for him. The first thing is understood. Annat bhavanti bhutani means the beings are alive, are happy because of the consumable goods. Here the anna is all consumable goods, not only through the mouth, everything. Clear? Annat bhavanti bhutani explained. Now, where from the anna coming? There, from the rain. Here also is rain. And what is the rain? Rain is putting forward into the action all the abilities of all the individuals in this world is called as rain. Or let us say you have taken a project, you have a group of 20 people and each one has their own ability and talents. Yes, the ability and talent which they have, when they put in practice, that is called as the yagna. That is called as a varsha, rain. Because only that rain of everybody works, everybody puts their effort, then the anna called as the consumable goods are produced or created, having which the human beings or other jivas are alive. So the bhutani is you and I. We are happy or alive or surviving because the anna is all consumable goods. Anna comes from the rain. Rain is all the abilities and talents and knowledges everyone have, which they are putting in practice. This is called as rain. Like the rain in the clouds, rain in the ocean, it won't help. It has to fall onto the ground, then only that water becomes a river or pond or goes to the plants and it grows. In the same way, you and I all have the rain inside of ability talents. But it has to rain out too, means it should be expressed in our activity. It should be used for performance outside. The performance according to our own abilities, talents is called rain, which alone produces the objects. Is it not? Consumable goods. When we consume them, we are happy. So similarly, इस कर्म चक्र का भी अपने जीवन का भी up to 3 points we prove. So what is the bhutani here? It is we only. What is there also bhutani? It is me only. Here what is the anna? In the case of the karma chakra as given with the Lord, anna is eaten food only. In our case, what is the anna? All the consumable things with which we are alive or happy. Here what is the rain? Rain is the direct rain given by the rain god. In our example, what is the rain? Performance of everyone according to their own abilities. Up to 3, okay? Now the fourth one. In this case, what is said? Yagna bhavati parjanya. From the yagna, the rain comes. Now this yagna we are studying from last 5 days. Unambiguously, you can have the clarity of understanding that everyone having talents is different from using those talents. That too, not for the destructive purpose, but for the constructive purpose. When will it happen? When will every isolated each individual can perform with their best abilities called as the rain? Is not only when each and every member of that group have developed this Yagna Bhavana, which we are discussing in the last 4 days, that all of us should pour our abilities, talents for one common goal. In this way, if the conviction is not there in us, with all our abilities, we will never perform, we never succeed. Therefore, there the Yagna is the Varuna Yagna, O Varunaya Swaha Idannamama Ityadi. And in case of ourselves, Yagna is the attitude of being together, attitude of pouring all our abilities, attitude of aiming at one goal. That nahi hai, we will never work, means it will not rain, then there will be no consumable goods, no annam, then we will not be happy. The human beings cannot be happy or alive. So the fourth thing also matched. There the Varuna Yagna gives us rain. Here each individual's Yagna Bhavana makes them rain their own abilities in performance. Whatever the abilities they are pouring out in performance. That's the meaning of rain. Now here Yagna Kase Aya Yagna Karma Samudbhavaha. When we have theory, when we have intention also, will it be possible? No. The theory which we got, that we have to work together, this is a common project, it helps everyone. लेकिन हम नहीं करेंगे या नहीं किया हुआ बैठ रहे हैं सब प्लान करके, तब भी नहीं होता. कर्म तो करना ही पड़ेगा. Therefore, in this place the karma, they are saying. In the Yagna also, Varuna Yagna, I know everything, but they are actually not doing the Swaha. Varuna will not be pleased, he will not give rain. Here also, every individual thought, that's all, let's work together. But actually, if they are not working, they also will not be the rain. So therefore, karma is common. Now in the fourth point, karma brahmodbhavam vidhi. Here the karma is given with the Vedas. In the life also, for us Brahma is Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is one giving us the requirement and necessity of the attitude of Yagna, being together. There also, the Brahma, the Vedas came from Narayana Purusha. Narayana only is coming here as Krishna. Therefore, for us also, the Veda like Bhagavad Gita guidance, which is promoting us or prompting to us to work with the Yagna spirit, is given by none other than Lord Krishna only. So there the Brahma is Krishna, there the Veda is Geeta, there the karma is our karma, there the Yagna is our being a Yagna Bhavana, there the Parjanya is our working ability, putting in effort, and there the Annam is our consumable goods, and here and there both the beings born are happy. Therefore, the last line also, Tasmat Sarvagatam Brahma Nityam Yagna Pratishtitam means what? The Lord with all his blessings, ready to bless us, will bless really express only when we Nityam Yagna Pratishtitam, continuously we maintain in our khopdi the Yagna Bhavana. This is what in matched with the earlier shlokas. This is called as Kamadhuka and Ishtan Bhogan Devaha Dasyante. We have already studied. Such a Yagna Bhavana, if you develop it, everything you can achieve in this world. Pleased by the Yagna Bhavana, even the phenomenal forces also bless you. And I have ordered them like that. That's what Lord said, Krishna. Therefore, these 6-8 shlokas I told you, with this it's over. Last 5 days we were discussing. Now these 3 Pura 8 shlokas, okay, they talk about the Yagna spirit of putting our efforts, taking everybody into confidence, making a common goal, and doing all our work to the best of abilities. And already said few things are what? When the result comes, give it to others, and the last one only you take, then you'll be really called as a Santa. Yesterday we saw that. Yagna Shishta Shira Santa. And they are freed from all the kilbisha. Muchante Sarva Kilbishaihi. Otherwise, you are only consuming the papa and you are destroying your life. This we saw yesterday. You must listen, every one of you. These yesterday took 5 classes and today 5 shlokas and today 3. 8 of them, total 6 classes, at least 3-4 times to get the picture completely. Tomorrow I am going to summarize all of that anyway. Now one more shloka is there. That's what Evam, this shloka I have not explained in that case also, here also. Now we are seeing for both common meaning. Evam pravartitam chakram. In this way the karma chakra is set in motion by the Lord. Now anuvartayati ihayaha, and whoever is not following it, anuvartan jo nahi kar raha hai, aghayuhu, he is only wasting his time. Indriya ramaha, he is only indulging in the unwanted things. Mogham partha sajivati, his life is vyartha. Mogham is vyartha. Unnecessarily he is living only the death. So what is the Bhagavan's instruction? Therefore, study, invoke the Lord. He comes in the form of the Guru. Surrender to the Guru. Then he will give you the Veda Shastras. In the Vedas, it is told that for the Varuna, for the Varsha to come, you have to do the Yagna of the Varuna. And know it and do it, then every time the rain will come, all the time the food grains are there, the human beings can be Prashta and Prashta. But if you don't do your role of Yagna, then you are not invoking the grace of Varuna. You will not give rain. When the rain is not there, no food, there will be drought. There will be everybody suffering. That way of not invoking the grace of Varuna through the Yagna is called as Aghayuhu Indriya Ramaha Bhogam Jivat. Indriya Rama means what? He is only indulgent person, not a consumer, not a creator, not a producer. He is only a consumer. And a person who is not cause of production and is only a cause of consumption is the worst enemy of prosperity of the nation and the biggest enemy for himself and everybody. That is why he is called as Aghayu. इसका आयु आघा है, वो जीना उसका पाप का समान है. Indriya Ramaha is only a consumer, not a giver. And totally his life is Bhogam Jivati. It is better such people die rather than consuming from the world and not contributing. In the same way, in our life also, Evam Pravartitam Chakram. This is how the setup is made in the world, that every individual, when he contributes his best for a common goal, that will be achieved, and then everybody shares that. The joy will be beautiful. If this karma chakra generally also set, if you are not following, what is the not following of the karma chakra for us? He not recognizing our talents and not wanting to use them or express, and never wanting to be a part of the group, nor wanting the common goal taken up, and out of some obligation also, if you get a government job or anywhere, doing only half-hearted work, not a serious work. You understand? Look, what examples I can give? A person who is jabardasti doing a work somewhere, like a who never want to work in Sasoma's house. Nowadays there's a trend. Then jabardasti, when the husband says, "Yaar, maa ko help karo," she will do it with such a frustration, such a dukha. Few days she stays, says, does it. Later on, she says, "No, मुझे यहाँ नहीं रहना है, चलो मिलकर के उड़ जाते." Is that life worthy? If she is not doing all that, Aghayu Indriya Ramaha Mogam Partha. Example I gave. In the same way, in any of the offices also, he is such a stubborn fellow. Whatever the talent he has got, he is hiding them. I don't want to. Come and join our group. I don't want to join. Okay, somehow some obligation joined, but not working wholeheartedly. Are we not having all these nonsenses so deeply rooted? These are all, no, I can put lot of examples. No, some of them will be acceptable, agreeable to you. Many of them may be agreeable, but may not be acceptable. देखो, मैं सब चीज क्या है ना, एक एग्जाम्पल देता हूँ. आई नो यू विल बी नॉट बेस्ट अंडरस्टैंडिंग, वाइज इनफ. 1 घंटा ज्यादा काम कर ली, immediately we ask for OT, overtime allowance. Now, if you don't ask, then that fellow will not give, he is consuming your time. So there's a problem with both. You are not working in the Yagna spirit. 1 घंटा ज्यादा काम कराया तो मुझे फल चाहिए. And he also says, करेगा तो ये मैं देता हूँ. There's no lane, then business is going on. There's no Yagna Bhavana going on. Therefore, he is not giving me extra incentives. Why should I work for extra hour? So he's a selfish fellow. And many people in this world have a lot of talents, but they don't want to use it for the totality. Some of them, because of Indriya Ramaha, they are indulgent fellows. Many of them are arrogant. उसने पूछा नहीं मुझको, उसने मौका नहीं दिया मेरे को, मैं क्यों करूं उसके लिए? अरे, with these attitudes when you live, life will never be successful. Like every branch of the tree, or the roots or the trunk, they try to work isolatedly or don't work with their own talents. Will the tree flourish? Will it give the fruits and flowers and vegetables? It won't give. In the same way, a society and community will be very happy and prosperous only when it works together with the Yagna Bhavana. Then only the life is beautiful for himself and everyone. If each one, though living outside together, but inside has their own selfishness, not wanting to perform, not to be a part of the totality, that will be only a calamity. That person's life is Aghayu. And Indriya Ramaha, always indulgent. Mogam Jivati, a fellow consumer, unnecessarily is alive, let him die. That's how the flavor or the smell of this shloka. So what is conveyed in the whole 8 shlokas is Yagna, Bhavana, Yagna, spirit. And this will just whole 7 or 8 shlokas chant करके उसका मूल अर्थ को कल हम बताएंगे. I am knowing it, I am repeating it, but the repetition is the only way for the knowledge to come and stay and be useful for us. There is no other way. So today we'll conclude with the chanting of these 3 shlokas only once. Tomorrow when we meet, these 8 shlokas I will chant and summarize it, and wish and pray that you get the sense. So if anybody have any of the doubts, you can WhatsApp me, etc. If that question is really genuine, I will try to explain. Okay, let's now chant the shlokas, and while chanting, feel the meaning, both the meanings of karma chakra set by the Lord for the maintenance of the world. So to you and I, to succeed in our life's goals or ambitions, same karma chakra we have to follow with our mutual cooperation, which is technically termed as the Yagna Bhavana. Okay, let us chant it. Om Annad Bhavanti Bhutani Parjanyadanna Sambhavaha Yajnat Bhavati Parjanyaha Yajnah Karma Samudbhavaha Karma Brahmodbhavam Vidhi Brahmakshara Samudbhavam Tasmat Sarvagatam Brahma Nityam Yagne Pratishtitam Evam Pravartitam Chakram Nanuvartayati Hayaha अघायुरिंद्रिया रामः मोघम पार्थ सजीवति. और एक बार लो ना, 2 बार. अन्नात् भवन्ति भूतानि पर्जन्यादन्न संभवः यज्ञात् भवति पर्जन्यः यज्ञः कर्म समुद्भवः कर्म ब्रह्मोद्भवं विद्धि ब्रह्माक्षर समुद्भवं तस्मात् सर्वगतं ब्रह्म नित्यं यज्ञे प्रतिष्ठितम् एवं प्रवर्तितं चक्रं नानुवर्तयति हयः अघायुरिन्द्रिया रामः मोघं पार्थ सजीवति. Last time. अन्नात् भवन्ति भूतानि पर्जन्यात् अन्न संभवः यज्ञात् भवति पर्जन्यः यज्ञः कर्म समुद्भवः कर्म ब्रह्मोद्भवं विद्धि ब्रह्माक्षर समुद्भवं तस्मात् सर्वगतं ब्रह्म नित्यं यज्ञे प्रतिष्ठितम् एवं प्रवर्तितं चक्रं नानुवर्तयति हयः अघायुरिन्द्रिया रामः मोघं पार्थ सजीवति मोघं पार्थ सजीवति. Now friends, just like Bhagavan says, if somebody is not involving in the Yagna Bhava, he is only a consumer, not a producer. His life is not at all worthy of living. He is a sinful life and Mogham Jivati. Sinful life and unnecessary he is living. In the same way, what I want to today say is what? If you are not regular, if you have not the zeal, zest, interest and liking to Bhagavad Gita, and if you are not putting your due efforts of listening and the homework of noting the points and contemplating on their validity and utility and not implementing them, who can help us? I can't help you. It's not my job. And throughout life, remember this thing, God never comes and helps directly. God helps is only in 2 forms. Only two ways only the Bhagavan help comes. One help of Bhagavan is what? Giving us knowledge. Second help of the Bhagavan is coming in the form of Guru or Acharya or somebody and giving us knowledge. Using that knowledge and succeeding in our life is totally our responsibility, our ownership. So what more grace is required than somebody is coming and guiding us in these beautiful tips? And because of your irregularity or laziness or justifications or the ego or your youth-related funny ideas or thoughts, whatever they may be, why should I mention them? If you are not liking, if you are not regular, if you are not using it, if you are biased, मैं क्यों पढ़ूं गीता? जिंदगी में हमको अपने अच्छाई के लिए कोई हेल्प नहीं करेगा और इससे बड़े हेल्प कोई होता ही नहीं. Giving the loving wisdom, great wisdom in a beautiful manner, there is no greater contribution or blessing than this. Krishna Bhagavan is doing it for us. Therefore, It is not for him, but for us. Let us become serious, sincere, regular in our Gita classes and note down all the salient, variant, beautiful points. Try to implement them and make the Jivanam Gita Maya, therefore Vijayamaya, therefore Anandamaya. And thus, by tasting ourselves and using Gita Jnanam and succeeding with it, let us become an example for others also. Thus, let us become the Vijaya Pracharaka, the Ananda Pracharaka by the Gita Jnana Pracharaka. With this, I just conclude. Thank you very much, friends. So, tomorrow onwards, some more shlokas come up, we will discuss them. I wish and pray for all of you to be alert and wonderfully performing for achieving every success. Thanks. Evam pravarti